Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the Chaos. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? 69,420 this morning. That's right. Shout out to, of course, you guys in the chat. How's it going, guys in the chat? Braveheart McFreedom. What the hell? Braveheart McFreedom, afternoon from the UK. Good morning, Danny Newland. How you doing, Danny? How you doing? Yeah, 69,420, guys. We hit it. Cody Bakula coming out with a $4 super chat. Cody! How you doing, Cody? Top of the morning to you guys. Top of the morning to you. Geez. Braveheart McFreedom says, don't forget to hit the likes and don't forget to, yes, give Otaku some peace and Otaku promotion. Guys, the buttons down below, of course. Help me out a lot. Thank you so much. Peace, Taku. Peace. Strawberry Dragons. Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, Strawberry. Good morning, of course, our favorite flavor of dragon. Happy Joy. Good morning, Chaos Crew. Happy Monday. Yes, hope everyone's having a great week. I had a great weekend. And, of course, we'll have a good week coming up as well. Yes, happy Joy to you as well. Joy.
I don't think you're happy enough. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. I told you I'd shoot.
Oh, geez, no one ever believes me. Okay. All right, guys, let's see what we got going on this morning. We got winning, maybe? No, actually, today, we actually spiked at the very last minute on Sunday. Who else can, of course, show you where Bitcoin's likely to go into the weekend? Yeah, we got a little bit of a pumperoonie. Let's go. Let's see what I got going on here. So let's go into the 15-minute. And yeah, we plotted this entire move into the weekend on our baseline target up until the last second on Sunday, and we shot up to yeah, to be wrong this morning. That's right. The carnelian on the for my hopes and dreams, right, of being wrong finally happened. I put this. That was 2 days in a row. I put the carnelian on there, hoping to be, pushing for my dream of being wrong, and we finally have got it, guys. We haven't been wrong on the channel since 2.5, of course, being the February 5th event down to 60K. So I'm, of course, happy to be wrong on the upside, right? That's freaking awesome. Let's go. Again, with 99% accuracy into the entire weekend, guys. Who else can show you this? It's insane. Yeah, we did get this crazy spike at around 6 or 7 o'clock last night Eastern Standard Time, of course, as the foreign market opened to pump our bags. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to hold this morning. It seemed like it was kind of a fake out, but we did actually stop at the top of our parallel channel. You can see here, of course, this represented, my thing's got a little jank here. There we go. Yeah. We stopped at our parallel channel here at the top of it, right around $70,000 Bitcoin. Crazy on a wick last night. All right, guys, let's get into the news. Of course, I got a whole bunch of clips here to show you this morning from Doomberg. Let's see what we got. What
President Trump seems to want.
Well, who knows what he wants? I mean, Andy Kessler in the Wall Street Journal says we're just winning so hard that the media can't understand it. President Trump's playing 3D chess, and he's actually making the world safe for everybody. But it seems difficult to me to parse through these continually extended deadlines, these expletive-laden tweets that seem desperate, frankly, and the sort of praise be to Allah message that he's come out with the last couple of days. What is happening?
It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy weekend, actually. This weekend there were false news or false accusations that Trump was actually hospitalized with old footage. We were talking about that on the Chaos Crew on the Patreon on Saturday night. You guys, of course, are hanging out with the Chaos Crew. It's only $15 a month. Only $15 a month, of course, to join the Chaos Crew and hang out with us on the weekends. Yeah, of course, yeah, on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday streams after the live show is concluded. Again, we'll do another one tonight. 69,420 back on there, guys. We just missed it again, damn it. I saw it twice this morning. 69,420. Of course, that was the previous all-time high for Bitcoin, 2021. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys Trump's X post, or not? It was a True Social post. Yeah, True Social post. We got the direct quote on there because it was absolutely insane. If it wasn't taken down, I don't think he'd take anything down. That was on Sunday night. 15 hours. Yeah, maybe it was taken down. Basically, he said, "You crazy bastards, open up the Strait of Hormuz, and you effing crazy bastards," he said. Yeah. All right. And then, of course, praise be to Allah on Easter Sunday. Keeps making some people feel some kind of way. All right, but don't forget, Allah also is just God. It's just the word for God. Okay.
Again, if you talk about the petrodollar, Aaron Brown has a piece pointing out that
the
deal is
about
the U.S. provides the security, right? We keep the Strait of Hormuz open, and the Saudis and OPEC price oil in dollars. And that deal seems to be on shaky ground right now.
I think that's done. I think we've now shown that America is no longer a reliant partner. Whether we're going to leave NATO, whether we're going to abandon sort of our commitments elsewhere, whether we're going to bully people like Denmark about Greenland or even Canada about being another state. Sort of, Trump was kind of forgiven the first round. This time, people are being much less tolerant of it. So when you talk to the traders and PMs and what they want to think about, there is a change in the structure of the world. The globalization, Western order has now been sort of decapitated. And that, unfortunately, is very hard to price into markets because we've never seen this kind of tectonic shift before. So everyone is a little skittish, to your point. The dollar's been doing well as a safety haven bid, but the longer-term view is the dollar then will be less in circulation as a trade currency, as a result, have a lower bid.
Well, we even heard a speech from Emmanuel Macron heading into...
All right. So, yeah, it does look like shaky ground right now for the overall deal that Trump, of course, has imposed. That deadline tomorrow, of course, why he's been threatening to attack power plants and bridges next. First thing tomorrow. I'm assuming morning? I don't know. It'd be kind of weird for Trump to attack during the week. He's never done that before. Calling, of course, taco. Most people are doing that. Artemis 2 nears, of course, the moon milestone. They're going to be, of course, flying around the Earth and then seeing slingshotting off of that and then going towards the moon and then getting the closest we've ever gotten, possibly ever, to the moon. But anyway, we're also doing some other things this week. An IPO, of course, coming for Tesla, SpaceX.
Space, the flyby marks a critical step towards returning astronauts to the moon, which is still hard, even though we did it 6 times starting in the 1960s. From space to SpaceX, the Elon Musk-led company is eyeing a record-breaking IPO targeting a $2 trillion valuation. It could go public as soon as June, raising up to $75 billion, with banks said to be meeting today to prepare the massive deal. I spoke with one of those investors, Jeffrey Stewart of GPO Fund, about what this could mean for markets in an AI-driven era.
All right, we're running out of time. We got about a minute remaining, guys. How you guys doing in the chat? Let me catch up with you guys before the opening bell here in about 30 seconds. Actually, it's more like a minute and a half. That's fine. Good morning. Happy joy again. A shout out again to you. Yeah, the intro. Of course. Happy joy. Bitcoin landed between the baseline bull and Super Bowl. I don't know, man. Braveheart. It's more like on top of the bull target to Super Bowl. Again, I was hoping actually we'd be so wrong to actually hit the Super Bowl because we haven't hit the Super Bowl yet this year. Of course, last year we did hit the Super Bowl targets 3 times, one almost for each quarter except for the last of the year. So I am hoping again we start to see some of these pop up more and more soon. Yes, happy joy again. Shout out to you, Bestie, of course. Strawberry, Bestie. Oh, we love you, Strawberry, of course, our favorite flavor dragon. Braveheart Freedom says, hey, Joy, best, yes. Cliff, I cannot believe Saturday was my first time seeing that cultural film via on the Patreon. Yes, oh my god, yes. If you guys didn't see Dumb Money, of course, we watched Dumb Money last Saturday in honor of Dumb Money over the weekend because, of course, we wanted to honor those who we have lost. He passed away, of course, last year around the end of March, so we had to do it. Of course, to honor our friend. All right, yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning, Cliffy. Good morning, Braveheart. And here we go, guys, opening bell.
Straight day of gains, but we're fluctuating here on futures right now. As you can see from the S&P doing a whole lot of nothing there. NASDAQ futures are still up, as are the small caps. We've got Charles River Laboratory ringing the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. They're down about 43% in the past 5 years, but that, although it sounds bad, is better than Latham, the pool company, celebrating their 5-year anniversary listed at the NASDAQ, in which time they've lost 73% of their stock's value. So those investors are underwater.
Nice. Well done, Matt. I have nothing to say to that. That's a good pun. That's a good pun. Okay,
my portfolio's never even touched that low. It's crazy.
Morning into what energy stocks are doing.
Insane.
They're moving back and forth with the price of oil. When oil is down, so too are these companies, but they're not down as significantly as they were a mere 30 minutes ago. Again, that's because the price of oil also fluctuating this morning. Exxon, Chevron, Occidental are still down as much as about 0.5% for Oxy. Matt?
All right, I'm watching Mag 7 stocks. As I was saying earlier, they outperformed. Last week, tech stocks were the best performers, and we're looking for potentially an extension of that. I've been reading the MLive blog on the Bloomberg terminal. You can read it too. MLIV Go is what you type. Tesla, you can see up 1%. Meta up 1%. Nvidia is down a little, only 0.2%. But maybe these stocks are seen as a safe haven. Stuart Kaiser, head of U.S. equity trading strategy at Citi, is still with us. And is that the case? Like, if you're worried about everything going to hell in a handbasket, do you buy stocks like this that you know are going to continue to generate a ton of revenue?
I mean, we've definitely seen
Walmart,
Coca-Cola, large cap growth stocks, and the tech stocks would kind of fit into that group. Mag 7, I think, is less being treated as a group right now and is actually being treated very idiosyncratically and stock specifically. So I do think if you have a favorite Mag 7 stock, yeah, that's a place you might want to hide at the moment. But it doesn't feel like investors are willing to blindly just buy those large cap tech stocks.
By the way,
right
we
now.
haven't even done that badly. I mean, for all of the hand-wringing and breathlessness on this show this year, we're down less than 4% on the S&P. Like, if you told me before we're going to start a war in the Middle East, which seems like the worst possible idea, and oil is going to double in price in a month, I would think you'd have a huge loss, and we haven't done badly.
Not yet. It's still holding on in there. Hitting my target, of course, last week on the SP 500. But there still could be. I was actually showing my Patreon this, I think last night or 2 nights ago. We're starting to form a little bit of possibly a fake out for another push lower. We saw this happen last year, of course, going into this little bit of the first shoulder for the inverted head and shoulders pattern. This is almost the same exact thing playing out right now, possibly. Yeah, cool. Pretty cool how history likes to do this. It's so funny. So yeah, that's where we are right now. A little bit of a Nike swoosh right here, but it could be, of course, a first fake out. If this war continues, a little bit of then of course the big push would be playing into that same exact pattern we got last year, hitting the trend line where we did, of course, hit last year. That could be coming for the SP 500. IDK could be over right now. The war, of course, could be settled tomorrow with more massive bombings. Who knows? 6,500 on the S&P today. A little bit of course, of a recovery. 69,500 this morning. Again, the open bell, ringing at their opening bell on Bitcoin. Let's take a look and see what Kramer and friends are talking about. I'm not really, I'll let Karen for this conversation. We go back over there if they're not saying anything fun. Stocks are mixed this morning.
In this case, he's referring, I think, to the JPM sell on Tesla, which you argue there might be a universe of investors who sell Tesla to buy the IPO.
I completely understand. You do? Well, yes, but that's not specific to the broader market. That is there's a group of Musk believers, and to the extent that they're now going to have another vehicle they can choose in the public markets.
Literally.
Maybe they sell one to buy the other.
Right, I think that's true. But I also think that if Anthropic, OpenAI, and SpaceX all come to it and get into the S&P immediately, what does that do to the Magnificent Seven?
All right. Yeah, it's going to be the Magnificent Eight, or we're going to throw someone out. Basically, that's what's going to happen. All right, of course, Tesla, Tesla, SpaceX. In just a couple months. What do we got here? Talking about crude oil still. We're talking about the petrodollar. We done with the fun doom stuff, please.
Underpin your earnings expectations pretty significantly. In terms of the year-on price targets, I think you're seeing a little bit of scar tissue from last year, right? Which is people cut earnings estimates, cut price targets into the Liberation Day and just coming out of it, and then immediately you kind of had to revise back up. So I think people were trying to be a little bit more responsible and slow.
All right, there's talking about the SP 500, where we are right now. We just went over all that. Okay, 69,500 right now on Bitcoin. Let's let's take a look and see what other headlines we have this morning as Trump shakes the world with his Easter's post. Fun. S&P 500's little change as investors await possible Iran and U.S. ceasefire. Again, deadlines tomorrow. Oil prices slide as U.S.-Iran war ceasefire under discussion. Many chart analysts don't want to talk to stocks, blah, blah, blah. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon is annual letter cites risk in geopolitics, AI, and private markets. U.S. and Iran study ceasefire plan as Trump's hell warning. Yeah, there's going to be pure hell over there. You crazy bastards. And, of course, in his... I gotta find that and just read the whole thing, guys. This is absolutely insane what he said over the weekend. He said it like 6 o'clock on Sunday, Easter Sunday. It was hilarious. Did I share it? Of course I did. Tuesday will be a power plant day and bridge day, all wrapped up into one. In Iran, there will be nothing like it. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President Donald J. Trump. Oh man, that's very salty. Very salty. Oh, wow, look at Alex Becker. Alex Becker actually using... Oh, wow. Actually using freaking... Oh, my God. Asuka from Evangelion.
What are you, stupid?
Yes, love it. Absolutely love it. It's been a while since I've seen Alex Becker. How's he doing these days? Damn. Of course, all the crypto greats are over here. Also, we got Tom Crown as well. Yeah, how's he doing? I haven't seen one of his videos as well in a while. Wow, this actually happened. Yeah, it did. After, of course, the alleged Trump hospitalization happened the night prior. All right, what else we have here, guys? Let's go over to Yahoo News. I don't think crypto's mentioned here. We are getting closer with the Clarity Act, according to Cynthia Lamas. We can dive into that here in a minute when we go into doom scrolling over on X. It doesn't seem like we're getting anything else in the headlines this morning on CNBC. Yahoo Finance. Shout out to John Doe in the chat. John Doe in the chat, of course, who recommended we go here instead, of course, of the lame Fox Business. We get nothing of any value at Fox Business. Stock open mixed, oil dips as Iran peace hopes revive. Again, pretty much the same thing we saw over CNBC's headlines. Trump's new deadline looms amid ceasefire push. And again, if you guys have been sleeping under rockets, Tuesday. He keeps kicking this can. And you know what? I'm willing to bet. 75% chance we're gonna move the deadline after tomorrow. We're just not going to drop bombs during the week. We've never done it before during Trump's reign of terror here at the stock market. So I don't know if we're going to do that this week. It would be different, though. It would definitely, maybe the markets would actually kind of react positively if we did that, just because, like, hey, Trump actually did what he said he was going to do. U.S. allies are reportedly, who am I kidding? Maybe Bitcoin will go. U.S. allies are reportedly pressing for the last-minute deal with Iran as President Donald Trump extends his deadline to Tuesday for Tehran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, keeping the markets on edge over whether a breakthrough can be reached. Axios reporting on Pakistan, Egypt, and Turkey are pushing to secure a potential ceasefire lasting about 45 days. The head-off threatened U.S. airstrikes on Iran's energy infrastructure and retaliation by the Islamic Republic against countries in the region. My question is, if all the leaders are destroyed and they're in talks with probably some freedom fighters or some sort of ulterior movement, right, to the old regime, why are they going to destroy infrastructure now? If we've already won, their commanders are dead. I don't know. It doesn't add up. Fighting continue with Israel, Kuwait, and the United States Arab Emirates. The United Arab UAE reporting Iranian attacks overnight into Monday. Israel struck Iran's biggest petrochemical facility, which is responsible for 50% of the petrochemical production in the country. Defense Minister Israel Katz said in an explosive lace post on Sunday, Trump threatened to destroy Iran's power plants and blow up everything out there before announcing that appeared to be a new Tuesday 8 p.m. deadline. Without offering details, the move adds to a serious extension since he began issuing similar ultimatums on March 21st to force Iran to open the strategic waterway. The repeated delays come as Trump points to ongoing negotiations between his envoys and Iran's leadership, which he has yet to identify, aimed to ending the war triggered the U.S. and Israeli attacks late February. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Esmail Bagheri, I can't pronounce that right, hopefully, acknowledged that the exchange of messages with the United States, but reiterated Tehran's in seeking a definitive end to the war instead of a mere pause. According to Slarg newspaper, cited that the state TV Bagheri said that agreeing to a short-term detente, without no guarantees that the cycle won't be repeated is something no rational person would do. The fighting has left thousands dead, most of them in Iran and Lebanon, and brought vessel traffic through Hormuz, though which a fifth of the world's oil and is it a fifth now? We keep changing the numbers. It's a fifth of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas exports. I thought it was 25%. Is it a quarter or is it a fifth? You decide. To a near standstill. Signs of the last-ditch efforts to secure a ceasefire helped investors cautiously return to equities. S&P 500 adding 0.3%. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So that's where we are, of course, with the war effort right now over in Iran. Why JP Morgan is warning Tesla stock may crash 60%. So it's coming from JP Morgan today. Bitcoin tops 70,000 amid hopes for Mideast peace plan. Of course, coming down a little bit this morning as per usual. Again, market makers like to, of course, adjust after the U.S. Open. Usually it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. They start to do some sort of correction. You already seen that this morning around looks like 5 or 6 a.m. already hitting that 70K, 5 a.m. It's crazy. We're getting slapped down right now as the market makers decide where we're going today. All right. So that's your quick little update of where we are right now in the macro and geopolitical nonsense. Anything else to take away from Yahoo? Wall Street aims to look past the Iran conflict. I mean, at this point, we're starting to feel like Ukraine all over again. Starting to feel like Ukraine. Again, don't forget, Ukraine's still going on, guys. No one talks about it anymore. But, that's exactly what happens with these wars, man. They just go on in the background. Eventually, it's just noise. Bitcoin, of course, continues. Everything else continues. And it's just that narrative is played out. And exhaustion, of course, settles in. All right, let's take a look back and see what we also have here in the chat, guys. I want to catch up with you guys. Let me see. Just make sure we're not missing anything over here. Doomberg on break. They're coming back from break right now. Damn you. I guess we'll get a quick little update here and then we'll go back to
trading day, and we are higher. We're a little changed, now move higher. Not a lot of conviction in these markets, but kind of hard to argue to take huge amounts of risk right at this moment.
Down to 109.
That is unchanged at $109 a barrel. Let's get some of the top calls with the analysts.
It was like 115,
have been upgrading and downgrading. First up, Bank of America downgrading Carvana, saying that the setup isn't as attractive as rising oil costs and higher rates start to squeeze consumers.
Ain't nobody got money to drive a car right now.
What are you, stupid?
Shit. Tyson's slipping too? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see who they have on real quick, and then I gotta catch up with you guys in the chat.
Tyson is not
so
really
far
exposed
behind.
to GLP-1 weight loss drug risk. It's probably a benefit for them because everyone's now watching their macros rather. Tyson Foods, though, down 0.25%. Finally, Goldman Sachs, they upgrade Netflix on optimism about its earnings. The firm expects a strong start to the year as it delivers on its main priorities, though shares up more than 1%, Matt.
All right, cool. Wells Fargo, by the way, upgrading the tech sector, citing strong fundamentals.
All right, I was hoping to hear a little bit more of an update of private credit. We do have another institution starting to falter this morning, and also limiting, of course, redemptions, like everyone else is in private credit right now. Andy, of course, shout out to Andy in the chat. How you doing, Andy? How you doing? Sort yourself, you stupid Americans. Shout out to you too, Andy. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. John Doe having a little bit of a back and forth this morning. Pink Lady, aka Sour Kush, and a little bit of chaos. I will take some of that chaos from you, my friend. Mandeep coming out, of course, Bloomberg analyst. We like to ignore, of course, the Bloomberg analysts. All right. Let me get back in the chat real quick. Let me see where Bitcoin's at. 69.3. A little bit of a shaky. I guess cliff we're hanging off of right now, heading into about, of course, 10 a.m. We'll see if we get a breakdown here. More than likely we will, right around 10:30 a.m. It's going to be right about here, right where we are right now. Right where we are right now. course, that's how that works out. Every time. We'll see if we get the opposite. More than likely we won't. We'll hit that wall there. All right. Where was I, guys, in the chat? I got to catch up in the chat. What is up with these lines today? What the hell? I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, whatever. Andy, don't hate us, says John. Lost control of our government before World War One. I know our history, says John Doe. John Doe says, smoke, drink, and then try to make money. Government not needed. Ooh, no. On that pink lady this morning. That's a beautiful, beautiful lady. And he says, I'm not biased, John. I just hate everyone. I hate America too, man. Don't forget, I'm not the most patriotic person here in America either. John Doe says, thank you. I'm not gonna. If you're gonna hate me, at least put a cigar on my forehead. That's the tequila talk of this morning from John Doe. John Doe also saying, calm down, Clip. Jesus, he's ready to bomb someone. Love ya. All those peace bombs. Don't forget the peace bombs. More of them coming soon. G-Dog in the chat saying, rebuilding for smart cities. Ooh, yeah, that's actually a really good narrative, a really good conspiracy. I like that. That was kind of the idea around Gaza last year. That we're going to start rebuilding it as a smart city. G-Dog knows what's up. Yes, John Doe. Yep, he does. Smart city's going to be stupid. Went to Japan and the smart toilet tried to kiss me. Shit's getting weird right now. And then, of course, John coming in with a $10 super chat.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Yes, good morning. Thank you, John. I'll take a little bit of a hit of you know what, Tito's probably doesn't sound really good in a coffee right now. How about a little bit of whiskey? Take the edge off in the morning. Let's go. Just a taste. There we go. That's enough. A quarter of a shot in my coffee this morning. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you. Not bad. It hits the spot with my coffee this morning. G-Dog burned down Pacific Palisades in California. Yeah, same thing. Exactly. I think we're going to go full conspiracy. We continue in the chat. All right, guys, let's get back over there and see what else we're talking about. Micron slides. Okay, they're talking about tech stocks. All right, let's get over and see CNBC, see if they're talking about anything. I'm curious if Fox Business is actually working this week. It's been down for like months. Treasury yields hold steady. 10-year holding around. Damn it, I missed it. Crypto prices higher. Bitcoin back.
Money in it at $16 a share, well above the current stock price. Well, because that's a stub. You can't get scale in buying Paramount by buying in the public market. It's a very small sliver of the overall.
You tell me that share price may be illusory?
Well, it's reflective right now of what the investors who are in the public market is, but public market's a very small percentage of what's actually outstanding.
Have you noticed Amazon once again trying to reach this 212 level?
I had
so painful. Oh my God, you got to blow through it. They have to come up with something.
Well, they got Project Hail Mary. Probably the blockbuster of the season so far.
Yeah, it was a good movie, guys. If you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, I do recommend it. It was a great movie. Maybe take some of that pink lady to see that movie.
Yeah, you have to go to the theater. I don't like to do that. A lot of people.
Yeah, but sometimes it's nice to go to the movies.
Into what?
There we go. I can hear it. Okay. I still can't hear it. What the hell? You think you get my own audio? Okay. Let me check and see if Bloomberg's still working. I killed my audio. No, I can't hear my own audio. That's weird. Okay. I guess we're just not gonna have audio anymore. What the hell? How does that work? Good morning, guys. If you're just joining in, I just killed my own audio. I have no clue. There we go. I can hear it now. You guys probably haven't been able to miss a beat, but for some reason I muted my own audio.
You had it broadening out, right? The S&P 493 earnings growth was accelerating as well. Do we not continue to see that?
Yeah. Okay, we're already over it. Let's get into some crypto news. It is about 10 minutes till 10 o'clock. Of course, we usually, take a look at crypto news around 10 a.m. Right, of course, when the market makers come in and give us a hard time. Let's get into Cointelegraph real quick this morning. See what else we got going on. As of 17 minutes ago, Strategy adds $330 million of Bitcoin as paper losses top 14.5 billion in Q1. Let's see how much they added this morning. Strategy already resumed Bitcoin purchases, acquiring 4,871 Bitcoin for $329 million, while reporting a 14.46 billion unrealized loss. And expanding its holdings, of course, another day for Strategy, of course, putting out that orange indicator over the weekend. He said something weird and different this time, though. What was it? It was like, let me see if I can find it. Jumping over here on the real news platform, of course, X is probably the first thing we see. There it is. Strategy has acquired 4,871 Bitcoin for $329 million, 67,700 per Bitcoin. As of 4/5/2026, we now hold 766,970 Bitcoin acquired for $58 billion at about $75 per $1,000 per Bitcoin on their average right now. Not bad, of course, for Sailor's Company. I was trying to find the orange dot. Yeah, but it probably doesn't matter at this point. But I'll find it anyway. This one here. Bitcoin is one. This one. Back to work. Yeah, it's just back to work. All right, just going back to work. I think last week, of course, he did not buy any Bitcoin. That's why he said back to work. All right, what else we got here on Cointelegraph? What else is breaking? New AI cybercrime tools target crypto bank KYC systems via deepfakes. As of an hour ago, Mark Anderson calls AI job loss fears fake. Expects unemployment gain. He expects employment gains soon. Really? Okay, I don't know. It hasn't it hasn't really came back around or swung back around yet. Rush quantum fix may backfire for Bitcoin, says Samson Mao. And that's about it. That's all we got right now on Cointelegraph this morning. Everything else is a bit older. China's tax authority urges banks to implement blockchain for lending services. First real bull signal since 2025. 5 things known about Bitcoin this week. And of course, we were talking about that over the weekend. Just kind of giving the skinny the update on where Bitcoin is right now, and of course, psychoanalyzing the old cycles from yesteryear. It does feel like once we did squeeze out of this thing that we were just going to go on a rip. It just kind of surprised everyone again last night, hanging out with the Chaos crew. Again, hope you guys had a great Easter. If you guys do celebrate Easter, and dip those eggs, of course, dye those eggs. Hopefully don't eat them after you dye them, right?
What are you, stupid?
Jeez. But yeah, we are back again above water this morning at 69K. Again, we haven't been up here since the end of March, so it's about time. It's about time. After we did smash, of course, the trend line overall. We touched the trend line 4 times now in the past 3 months. Hopefully, it'll just be, of course, up and to the right as we continue to slowly recover. What I want to see by the end of this month is us, of course, getting another leg up. And, of course, it only takes us usually about 2 weeks. But lately, with all the fear, it's been taking about 3 to 4 weeks every time we do, of course, get another leg up. So my only goal is for this week, for this month, is to just get up here at some point towards $75,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. We just, of course, chop, higher as we go on the on the way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Oh man! All right, I'm losing it this morning. Okay, let's get into the overall sentiment while we wait for some more things to load. Of course, news a little slow this morning on a Monday. 5 minutes until 10 a.m. Watch out for some moves about to happen. Loading in about 5 minutes, up or down. We just don't know. We'll find out a little bit now. Let's take a look at the order books and see if there's any, of course, of a clue as where we're about to head. What to sort of see. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a clue there. Holy crap. Let's zoom on in and show you what's going on with the order books today. All right, of course, if you guys want to catch all this for free, don't pay for what you get for free. If you want to follow, the heat map, the live book map, and not pay $30, $35, $40 for live book map. Of course, everything, nickel and diming you to death here in the world. Don't pay for what you get for free. Kimbo Lights No Land, of course, brings you this on YouTube for free.
What are you, stupid?
Don't pay for what you get for free. All right. Of course, I love the anime reference on my channel. All right, it had been a while since I did the whole bit. All right, so yeah, we're sitting at right now 69,000 for support now, guys. We are trying to hold 69K. Look at this large level of support now. Looks like the market makers are in full effect, full swing right now, trying to hold 69K. Of course, the previous all-time high, Bitcoin 2021, 69,420. Which we're trying to get above right now. It looks like we're going to get probably shot down here soon with a good conviction of at least attempting to hold 69K this morning. We're looking at the bears setting up right now 69.6 as they're a little bit shaken and kind of weirded out by this price action, as all of us really are. Kind of on disbelief right now. 13.4 billion overall trading volume against 11.8. The bears right now are losing a significant amount. It's not too crazy yet. It's only about $14 billion in trading volume, right? But it's still, of course, 2 or 3 billion above the bears. So the bulls are definitely winning this morning, and they're out and full present. What else we had to look at here? We can take a look at just the overall. I mentioned this last night if you guys were hanging out with the Chaos crew. I was getting very bullish just by looking at the overall order books, building higher and higher and higher, not lower. And of course, the conviction on most of these other key levels. Still hoping to build continuing to build the golden pocket stronger and stronger and stronger around that 65K level. You can see it here. It's just ridiculously hot. And of course, the price action was tight, moving into this morning as we finally broke out. So either way, it's been pretty bullish here in the last 48 hours. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Again, you can look into the matrix a little deeper into the matrix. You can still see that we are still on an uptrend. As most of these areas are again being added higher and not lower on Bitcoin. All right, so far, again, good Monday. But usually, of course, watch out. It's usually a fall through Monday either way. Could be a bull trap. Could be a really good, elaborate bull trap. All right, here we go. The first test down to 69K coming soon. If we can hold at least 69.3, we could get another swing back up to retest 70K here in the next hour or two. All right, let's get into the overall sentiment, guys. How the market opened this morning. Of course, CNN's Fear and Greed Index sitting at 22, almost out of extreme fear for the stock market. It's been a minute. Since they've been out of extreme fear. I think we've been there for 2 weeks now in the traditional markets. Let's take a look at Crypto Fear and Greed as well. Brought to you by CoinTree. Sitting in extreme fear right now at 13. Not too bad. Again, we did hit 8 again last week, so about 5 points higher. Again, kind of climb out of this damn thing. We were just out of extreme fear a week or two ago as well. So let's just kind of get this thing over with, man. Everyone's getting exhausted. And then, of course, looking at the Dixie this morning. Last time we saw this was 100. Of course, breaking down now. Maybe after America made a fool of itself and said a bunch of naughty words. And then also, kind of twisting the rhetoric for Iran in that statement. Sitting at 5, at 99.87 right now on the 5-day, lower on the 5-day. How are we doing on the month? Are we finally down on the month? Nope, not quite yet. A little bit lower. We got to get back underneath 98, 99 to get lower on the monthly. Again, still higher on the 3-month, more than likely, yes. The 6-month, scary. And the year-to-date, yikes. But still, I like it on the year. It's a little lower, not by much. And, of course, 3-year down to the right. Hopefully, that'll continue soon. All right, let's look at the overall feel the breadth of the market right now with bubbles. The top 100 right now up 3%, top 200 up 2.7, top 300 3.2 as we do get new, of course, assets moving into the space. Let's see what we got going on right now on the daily. Looks like everything's just looking good. Meme core is up the most right now, 10%. Tau, I think the only thing with real conviction and use case here. Tau, meme core, I mean, kind of will. I can't say meme core won't. Tau up about 10% as well. 9.1% on BitTensor. Of course, you guys been playing around with BitTensor. Decent move there for BitTensor. Again, Siren, the meme coin, still coming back into the limelight here. Still looking like it might want to do another Bart Simpson on everyone. Another rug pull coming soon for Siren. Soon. All right, looking at the weekly, Siren's the most oversold as well. 64% off on Siren here on the weekly. Again, not real thing to shout out for anything. Rain is down 19%. What is Rain? It just entered the top 100 here within the last. Holy shit! Wow, is it top 30? Is that real? What? This thing just came out like not that long ago. This one came out. Was it September of last year? I was seeing Rain just like smash through all this. What is going on with Rain? Let's take a look at that this morning. Rain, not pain, not gain. Rain. That's a really terrible logo. Is it Acid Rain? It looks like Acid Rain. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Dystopian future, man. Love it. What else we got? Okay, so the overall market cap is about $3.1 billion with a B. That's a lot of money sitting in there. And of course, ranking number 201. What? Is that right? What? I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is showing it in the top 100 here on the weekly, top 30. I don't know. It's showing it top 200 here on the coin market cap. I don't know what's going on. It can't be top 200 because it's $3 billion market cap. Total supply is about 1.1 trillion tokens. Circulating supply is about half, a little less than half, 4.7 trillion. I mean, 47%, whatever. Probably like 42% or 40%. On the overall market cap, tokens allocated. All right, let's see what else. It looks like it's slipping again this morning. It is a, is that on Arbitrum? What is that on? Let's take a look at the website real quick. Building up a storm, prediction markets protocol for the agentic era. All right, so that's what it is. Rain is an engine based on next generation forecasting. We empower creators and AI agents to architect their own prediction markets platforms on Rain. All right, so it's another prediction market coin. Cool. All right, another one. We need another one. There's so many of them. All right, moving on. So that's Rain. Okay, anything else happening here? Again, we're looking for assets that are oversold at least 15% on the week. Rain is the only thing here that has any real use case. Of course, Siren, the meme coin's down 64% here on the week. We've got Midnight. Again, we're looking for at least 30 to 40% off here on the monthly. And there's a couple, not many. WorldCoin's the only one that's actually oversold 30% or more. And we have a couple runner-ups. Midnight being 27% off, and DCR. It's been the same ones we talk about every single month. PiCoin also down 26%. This thing can go lower. It should go lower. It's not. Yeah. This thing's evil. It's evil. All right, moving on. Top 200. This is freaking evil.
What are you, stupid?
Looking at the top 200, doing the same thing over here. Top movers on the day. XPL 12%. For plasma, up 12.7% here on the day. SPX 6900 up 11.4% on the day. Those are the top movers here with Fluid, also up 11.5. On the weekly, you've got Aria. Damn, 81% on the week. Up into the right on Aria. One of my Patreon, of course, members mentioned this last week, and now it, of course, popped off this weekend. Cool. Anything else happening? Monad, XPL, everything up and to the right. We're looking for assets oversold at least 15% here. Ultima, Kite, AB, Sentient. There's a few here. Top 200 has been on the weekly has been the place to look for the most part for the last 3 weeks. Let's look at the monthly. Looking for again assets that are oversold, 30-40%. IP, of course, is still oversold. It hit a new all-time low again this weekend. That's 3 weeks in a row at about 46 cents, something like that. We did hit. It's not showing me on this chart. 46 or 48. It was like 46, 47 on a wick. You guys caught that over the weekend. Again, it's the most oversold asset right now. It's 87, almost 88% oversold here on the year. On the year, and of course, another still 40% here another month. All right. Oh, what else? Anything else here? Kite, yeah. AB, Hex, Ultima, the same ones we talk about every week. River, Sentient. These are all the opportunities you have left, guys. Again, not financial advice. It seems like we're rolling into the bottom. Again, just my 2 cents, not financial advice.
I'd buy that for $1.
Let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it.
Projectiles recovered from the site are inscribed.
We got to check back in with Doomberg and CNBC.
on the New York Stock Exchange. BNY CEO Robin Vince telling us, in part, this will help more Americans invest in our economy, strengthen U.S. capital markets, and give more children a foundation for long-term financial security. That's what the administration's trying to do here. Guys, the app should be live by July 4th. At least the accounts should be live. And I'm told it's not just going to be a sort of boring brokerage app. They're really trying to design it to get kids to learn and engage. Treasury Secretary Besson kicked off Financial Literacy Month this month. And this is the ultimate aim here, to bring people into the system, to teach them about the markets, to teach them about finance, to give them a stake. Maybe to help fight, the rise and the allure of socialism here by making them part of the system. And it is all happening as part of tax filing season.
The rise and allure of socialism.
Well, right, that we've seen that in all the polls. By the way,
Sorry.
also some breaking news here. On tax day, April 15th, our Invest in America Summit is taking place, and Treasury Secretary Besson will be headlining it. This is the CNBC event that looks at businesses investing in America, and I think takes.
All right, that's going to be next week. What else we have? What else we have, guys? Let me check back with you guys in the chat. The news is getting a little sluggish this morning, but still fun. Still fun. More doom coming soon. A little bit of a pullback so far. About $100 or so since the last time we looked at Bitcoin. Getting into, of course, 10 o'clock in the morning. It looks like we might actually bounce and keep 69,000 as support. I just showed you guys the order books. There's a lot of support right now. The bulls, of course, trying to keep that key area. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat. Oh boy, whoa. Whoa. Damn, chaos this morning. Yes, thanks again, John Doe and Cody Bakula for the super chats this morning. Thank you. Stinky Pinky Lady, and I took, of course, a shot for John Doe this morning in my coffee. It's actually really good. It pairs pretty well with a little bit of coconut milk in there and some Death Wish coffee. Silence is deafening, says John. Getting nerds to do anything is hard. Yeah. Kite is very, very close. Yikes. Cliff, super, of course. How you doing, Cliff? How you doing? Bring back lead paint. Bring back the lead paint. You guys used to eat lead paint chips as a kid too, right? Lead paint was really good. Legit for both paint and flavor. 100%, John. 100%. They want younger people to lose money. Yes, G-Dog, 100%. Nebs, a.k.a. Bag Holders, 110. Chat, don't be scared. What? I don't know what you're talking about, John Doe, this morning. 69,200 on Bitcoin. All right, where else are we going, guys? Country.
It's a big week for data ahead. I do want to mention, Rick just brought us the services number, which was a little light, but the big ones are going to be the inflation numbers toward the end.
There we go. Durable goods, consumer credit coming out tomorrow. Jobless claims on Thursday. February PCE prices on Thursday. Real GDP third read on Thursday, and March CPI on Friday. So it looks like we're gonna have some fun in the middle of the week. All right, let's get back over to crypto news and see if there's anything we can dig up and then get into some doom scrolling. All right, anything else happening with crypto? It's all scams and hacks over here on Daily Hodl. Let's take a look at, how about cryptonews.net? There's usually something good popping up over here. Crypto liquidations top 75 million as Bitcoin tests 70K for the first time in April. Again, we haven't been here since the 26th of March. We went over that this morning. Strategy added another 4,800 Bitcoin. Of course, we covered that as well. Bitcoin has room to rally, but there's a catch. I guess we can read that. It's all Bitcoin news this morning on cryptonews.net. You don't normally see nothing but Bitcoin in the morning. 3 hours ago, tokens unlocked to watch. I guess we can take a look at the tokens unlocking this week. Aptos, Babylon, and Linnea all having token unlocks this week. Watch out if you're, of course, holding some of those assets. Wow, the news is really slow this morning. Wow, there's nothing there. Okay, Bitcoin has room to rally, but there's a catch by Omar Amkar Godbole? Gabole? I don't know. All times ET, what? Unless indicated otherwise? Okay. All right, so citing at the Eastern Standard Time time zone, of course, representing this article. It's risk on again for markets as after a Reuters report suggests the ceasefire plan between the United States and Iran could come into effect on Monday, potentially reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. More than likely, of course, we're going to see this play out all the way to the very end. We're not going to see any sort of thing, and then Trump's going to say, you know what, I extend it. I'm going to extend it till at least Wednesday, maybe to Thursday. Friday's a good day. I get to drop the bombs after Friday. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. He's going to extend it till Friday, then start dropping bombs over the weekend like he normally does. Bitcoin has climbed over 4% over the past 24 hours, nearly $70,000, lifting the sentiment across the broader market. The CoinDesk 20 index and the XRP also added 4%, while Ethereum dropped 5% alongside 3% gains in Solana. Damn! Let's take a look and see how is this playing out. Bitcoin right now sitting at 69,200. And we've got Ethereum sitting at 21.39. Not too bad for a day for Ethereum. And then XRP sitting at $1.34. Yeah, up 1.6% this morning. And Solana sitting at 82. Man, it's so ridiculous. Under $100 Solana is just ridiculous to me. Speaking of which, SWE, they didn't mention SWE, but SWE also had a good uplifting movement as well over the Easter holiday. Yeah, another 10% almost on SWE. Happy to be a holder of SWE again. Yeah, still under $1, still ridiculous to me too on SWE. Same sort of parity with Solana. All right, the tone is reinforced by bullish signals in the futures market. A continued deadline in Bitcoin's 30-day implied volatility index, a 0.8% gain in the Nasdaq 100 futures. Meanwhile, the Michael Saylor, founder of Strategy, of course, bought more. This is just an everything article, isn't it? Meanwhile, the oil market continues to inject inflationary pressure into the global economy. Earlier today, Bloomberg reported Saudi Arabia raised the price of its Arab light crude for Asia-bound shipments in May to a record high premium over the Middle East benchmarks. Some observers warn that the oil prices are nearing a danger zone. The 12-month rate of change of oil stands at 92%. Historically, a move 100% has coincided with a stock market collapse. Stay alert. Boy. And Bitcoin was made for this. Don't forget, Bitcoin was made for this. All right, the time. What to watch here in the time frames. For a more comprehensive list of blah blah blah, go to CoinDesk blah 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 crypto week ahead. April 6th, 12 p.m. That's today. In about 2 hours, DeFi DevCore to host a March 2026 recap to Ask Me Anything AMA sessions on X Spaces. Macro, April 6th, 9 a.m. That already happened about an hour ago, hour and 12 minutes ago. The U.S. ISM Services PMI to March estimate. 55, previous 56 on the ISM. Talking about the ISM? Yes, we are. So that's again, yeah, a bit higher on the ISM. Earnings estimates based on the FactSet data. Nothing scheduled for earnings. Token events happening right now. Aave, DAO, voting, decentralized DAO. Of course, we just talked about the unlocks happening for some of these other ones like Linnea, right? What else is going on? Market movements. Yeah, pretty much nothing else here. Yeah, nothing else here. Okay, I think this is pretty much nothing left article. Anything else happening in crypto? Let's take a look and see what's going on over here on X. Doom scrolling on X. Maybe again, dig up anything that no one else, of course, covering in the news yet. Now, crypto trader James Nguyen has liquidated shorting Bitcoin on Hyperliquid, wiping in his account $100 million down to just $900. What? Damn, get wrecked.
What are you, stupid?
Holy shit.
We're gonna win so much.
So much winning happening there for him. That's insane. That sucks, man. $100 million, yeah, short liquidated to just $900. Guys, don't play with leverage. Don't play with leverage. Holy shit. Trump's victory timeline claims March 3rd. We won the war. We defeated Iran. We must attack Iran. The war is ending almost completely and very beautifully. And you never... Oh my god, this is amazing. Wow. All the headlines. for the last month. This is insane. Iran is dead. I'm just going to read a few. NATO's cowards. The deal's very close. Iran would do the right thing. Nothing big is going to happen. This is ridiculous. Open the effing strait, you crazy bastards. Of course, the one we just had. Or you'll be living in hell. Praise Allah. God, I love it. Love it. Crazy crypto Twitter, of course. Yeah, saying this last night. Yeah, we have Brian Armstrong, Coinbase CEO, said live on Fox. Big banks are working behind the scenes to block the president's pro-crypto agenda. They want to slow down adoption. They want to control the system. They want to stop crypto. The fight is real. I think that's an old clip from Brian Armstrong. Yeah, back when gold was sitting at 4,500. Where's gold at now? 4,600 this morning. Okay. All right. Anything else happening in crypto Twitter? It's really stagnant. It's old news, old news, old news. Yeah, old news, old news, old news. What in the world? This is hilarious.
We won. We won. We won.
What the hell? We won. All right. Breaking: Iranian embassy mocks Trump, saying we've lost the keys. Yeah, I talked about that with the Chaos crew last night too. That came out in the middle of the night. Iranian embassy issues a sarcastic response following Trump's call of demanding the open strait to be opened. We lost the keys. That was, of course, coming from the Iranian embassy. Anything else? Anything else? This might be it, guys. It might be it. There might be nothing else other than pretty ladies on my crypto feed. Of course, that's going to be you in about 20 years from now. Yes, 3 weeks until the biggest Bitcoin event of the year happens. Yes, and we're going to have, of course, all these great speakers at Bitcoin Las Vegas. Yes, Adam Beck, Michael Saylor, Eric Trump, Cynthia Lummis, yeah, the SEC, I forget his name. SEC, of course, chair. Arthur Hayes, Jack Maulers, everyone is going to be there, guys. Of course, we're going to be there as well, guys. If you haven't got your tickets, of course, it's going to be at Vegas in 2026, April 27th to 30th, 27th, 29th. If you guys want to get your tickets to the door, it's going to cost more. Don't forget to get your tickets earlier. I'll see you guys, of course, at the convention in Las Vegas. Soon, very soon. It's not that far away.
When will then be now? Soon.
It's coming soon, of course, if you guys want, just go to this link down below in the chat. Jeez. How you doing this morning? Jake the Snake, oh, welcome, hail, of course, the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake. How you doing, Jake? How you doing? Jeez, where's my button?
Oh, hail the King of Ohio,
yes.
Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches.
How you doing, Jake? Jake says, so sleepy. Sleep if you gotta sleep, man. Yeah, 100%. Ain't too much happening here, just Bitcoin sitting above 69K. 69K. It could, yeah, as soon as you wake up, it could go away. Gotta work to buy my magic beans, says Jake. Really? The king works? Damn, Ohio's really taken a hit lately, hasn't it? Getting back in the chat, catching with you guys real quick. Roman, thumbs up or down. Los, where you at? This is super. John Doe's calling out Los this morning. I guess he wants to tell him something. Brave Harvey Freeman says, don't soak the pot in the tequila, John. When you take care of everyone on Easter, says John, your real day of relaxation is Monday when they are out of your house. Yeah, I hear you. I hear it. You get a vacation from your vacation. That's what they call that, right? Yeah.
What are you, stupid?
Sareeps. Oh, King of Ohio says, Ohio was heavy into Miria. Oh, hey, Miria most strong. Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear that, King. I hope that your other business ventures are doing swimmingly. It's not that one. All right. Of course, if you guys just catching the channel, we are not winning today. We're actually losing at the tail end. Of course, we called for baseline bear into the weekend, and I showed you guys on this little scribble here. This was more than likely where I thought we were going to go, but the last minute, last night, of course, we pumped all the way up to 70,000 as of early this morning, about 5 a.m., touching that wall. Of course, hitting the top of our channel, and I really wanted to be wrong, guys. I've been actually putting carnelian on the on the altar. I really made wrong. Of course, carnelian will help you achieve your dreams, and I was dreaming of being wrong. Finally, since 2.5, guys, we haven't been wrong since 2.5. That's, oh my God, that's actually exactly 2 months from today, or yesterday technically when it happened. That's freaking awesome. Let's go. Of course, I'm happy to be wrong when it goes to the upside. So happy to be wrong today. All right, Meridian. I can't even say that. Millionaires. Oh, that's so funny. Millionaires. Crashing the housing market in Ohio. Where's my Myria dollar? Where'd that go? It was a piece of art. Oh, here it is. Yes, remember this? The $2 bill that looks like Myria's chart. Yep. That's Maria's chart right there. Has reference on the $2 bill. It's also kind of, the US dollar also represented against the M2 money supply. And then the value, of course, of the dollar depreciating over our entire lifetime. And of course your father's lifetime and your grandfather's lifetime. Dara Mosta strong, right, Jake? Mosta strong. 69.5 this right now on Bitcoin. All right. Let's get back over to Doomberg. I'll run through one more time with TradFi, and then we got to head out for the day. It's almost 10:30. Wow, we're gonna call it a bit earlier, I guess, today. Yeah, I usually, of course, do the show between 10:30 and 11. Okay, getting back to running soon too, guys. We're getting warmer weather finally soon, even though today's opening at like 35 degrees here in, of course, sunny Illinois. Cool, sunny but misleading. It's gonna be rainy and cold. Let's see. Doomberg's on break. Let's go over to see if Fox Business is working. Is it kind of working? Yeah, kind of. Not really. No. Fox Business still broken. Guys, of course, if you want to watch live TV for free, you don't have to pay for every damn news outlet or channel. You can, of course, go to newslive.com and watch, all of these news outlets for free. Like CNN.
We're gonna try.
If you really want to watch CNN for whatever reason. Of course, I use it primarily for CNBC.
Is really in a capped risk format. I should point out, by the way, that these markets have continued to grow and transition.
All right. Nothing getting out of that right now. All right. I guess we're going to go back over to doom scrolling, guys. Going back over to doom scrolling. Anything else happening over here on Twitter? The real news outlet. It's been really slow news lately. If you buy clothing from Shein, you need to do heavy metal detox as soon as possible. What the hell? Crazy stuff. Kabuchiko has seen an incredible increase of ex-workers due to Japan's ailing economy. But many aren't happy about the increased visibility of the direct approach strategy of some of the girls. Damn. Crazy. It's time to go to Japan, guys. I'm looking at going in Japan in October now, if that does play out with a group of friends. Samson Mao says, war or no war, oil or no oil, there is a very limited amount of Bitcoin remaining for sale. 100%. Of course, my otaku brother from another mother, Samson Mao. Come on, you can do better than that, Samson. You can do better than that. Tweet at least a meme with that. Come on, man. Anything else happening? This is coming from, the commentary, parody account. Am I even following these? I guess I am following commentary from Donald Trump's account. I guess he posted this truth social video. Trump posted a video of showing Mall of America in Minnesota as today. Majority of them being on welfare. Scary. I'm assuming. I don't know. Large presence of is this even real? It looks like AI. It's really blurry too. Like, what is this, taken in the 90s? What the hell? I don't know.
What are you, stupid?
You also can't believe everything you see at face value either. Max Kaiser says on war debt could send Bitcoin parabolic. Damn, Kaiser's looking sunken in too lately. I don't know. Is he on OZ too? What's going on, Kaiser? Of course, Perma Bull, Bitcoin Bull. BlackRock files for NASDAQ 100 ETF. BlackRock files SC iShares 100 ETF. Challenging Invesco's long-standing QQQ. Yeah, we heard about that this morning on Doomberg. Anything else happening? You voted for this and they lied to us. Okay. The power plant tweet. Of course, Trump's going, offering hell for Iranians. We got more Lego videos from Iran, of course, propaganda videos all across both sides. Anything else happening? Anything? Vegetable oil is about $1.50 euros per liter. Diesel is about 2.5 per liter. Obvious solution is to go to your local grocery store and fill your car up now with vegetable oil. Jake the Snake was talking about that with us on Saturday over on the Patreon. That's what people are doing. Say screw this shit. If your car runs on diesel, I don't know, man. Does that car run on diesel? I don't know, man. Whatever. People are gonna do them. People are gonna do what they do. Probably converted their car or something. What else? You know what else we're gonna do this morning since we got a little bit of extra free time? I'm gonna do one more run through TradFi, and then I can share some Doom with you guys. We got Peter Tachur, Academy Securities head of macro strategy over there. Yada yada, I don't care. And they're talking about CBOE still here on the CNBC. Okay, we're gonna do some doom scrolling over on the tube. Let's do that. I got some more doom from consumers. I do love these consumer videos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Let me see if I can find some more of those to share with you guys and get a little bit of a reaction. What's going on from the normies from my search history. Of course, this is what my bedtime stories are. When I'm in bed, I listen to this stuff every night. Let's see if I can dig up. Where's the rest of my history at? Trash. Where's the good stuff? Okay. Not getting any of this stuff in my history anymore. Oh yeah, here we go. I see it. More doom.
Quarter cow, whatever it is, get a deep freezer and stockpile, because the prices will only continue to go up, especially over the next few months.
That's immediate pressure on farmers, because this is happening at the worst possible time. It's planting season and they don't have stockpiles sitting around.
Instead of getting a break, they started the year with fears that fertilizer was already going up because nitrogen prices were going up, and then the war in Iran hit, closing the Strait of Hormuz. But a lot of the supply of urea, a crystallized form of nitrogen that is used to create the fertilizer in the United States, goes through the Strait of Hormuz.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, and this is just a prediction. We pump over 13 million barrels a day, but it's the wrong kind of oil. Texas and North Dakota produce light sweet crude. However, 70% of our refineries were built decades ago to
gas prices, they can't afford to get to work. Meanwhile, we now have our government requesting $200 billion. Let me repeat that. $200 billion to continue to fund.
Now we're trying to request, I think it's like, was it like 600 or 700 billion dollars, of course, to get our defense budget up to like 1.5 trillion. Right now sitting at about $900 billion. So yeah, we're trying to request a lot more now. We also have, of course, the grocery food stuff. I love the grocery food doom
Of the meat while you're in the store, and I want you to track it week to week. How can you prepare? My answer would be go to Costco, go to wherever you go to get, and hotter, it's just
82 for those two ribeyes.
This much of fucking toilet paper? $32.99. Am I?
But I have a question. Since when is a Cheeto bag $7.29?
The big bag of Cheetos.
$8 is crazy. American dollars.
$7 for a bag.
Dog.
Of chips.
$8 for a 12-pack of pop.
It's more like $8.50. And that's 7-Up. That's 7-Up.
I mean, that seems a little steep. Is it just me, or?
Yeah, it's not just you. It's your dollar's stretching, of course, a lot less than it used to.
Coffee is very expensive now, y'all.
$20, and that's on sale. It's on sale. What is that? Where is that at? Where the hell is that at? I don't even remember. Yeah, I can't recognize.
Look at that, $24.
$24. Crazy.
What's going on?
And of course, box cereals are insane.
Cereal meal.
So $7. Of course, I like watching the Epic Economist. He does it epically. My bedtime stories I listen to when I go to sleep. Just some more people's doom. The consumers they're getting close, man. They're getting close to figuring out what's going on in the world, though. I see more and more videos now of people talking about how like inflation's hitting it's hitting strong, man. Our dollars are going like we just had 3 currencies again hit an all-time low again against the dollar over the weekend. You guys have been, of course, hanging out with me. I've been very, very giddy about it. The Turkish lira was the latest one, of course, to hit a new all-time low. And we had the rupee last week and the Filipino peso. Yeah, peso. All right, guys. So that might be all I got. Let's do one more run through you guys in that chat. catch up with you guys, and yeah, 10:30 right now. See how Bitcoin holds. I did show you guys the order books earlier. It looked like Bitcoin had a lot of legs this morning. They are trying to defend 69 strong bulls together like apes together. Strong. All right, let's catch up with you guys in the chat. What do you guys got? $2 bills hurt, says John. It hurts to burn a $2 bill. Not really. It's just another piece of paper. It's just another piece of paper, guys. No different than a $1 bill. It's no different than a $1 bill. Shit, $2 bill. It's a beautiful piece of art, though. I do like the myriad chart as represented on the $2 bill. Funny. All right. So yeah, 69,500 on Bitcoin right now. We got a link from Cliff in the chat. It's 10:30. 10:30 says John Doe. It is 10:30. And let me check. Yeah, with Cliff. What do you got for us this morning, Cliff? What do you got for us? North Korea has deposited $1 million into Drift, attended conferences for 6 months, and then built real relationships with the team. The most dangerous hackers don't look like hackers. Damn. Drift protocol incident background update. Drift is actively working on law enforcement, forensic partners, and the ecosystem teams to build a complete picture of what happened during the April 1st attack, and the investigation of the attack for Drift protocol. What's going on with Drift? I wonder how the price action is going with Drift. The Drift. Isn't that car game? What is Drift? It's been a long time since I saw this new stupid coin. Now sitting at top 600. Damn. Top 600. It is down a ridiculous amount since 1010. Like everything else is, of course, 1010. But as of the most recent news, sending it down an additional 62%. Holy shnikes. We're going to win so much. Wow. Only $35 million, $20 million currently in market cap, $21 million. 60% of the token has been out distributed, and it's continuing to sell off on Drift protocol. It's on Solana and built for traders, engineered for execution, experienced deep liquidity, lightning fast execution. Okay, this is a different coin that I was thinking of. Drift. Cool. More pain, more doom for some assets, not all or most this morning. 69,600 right now on BTC. John Doe says, love that song, Rem. Looks like a Volkswagen, says Jake the Snake, probably a diesel. You're talking about that car that people are filling up in in Europe with vegetable oil. John Doe says there's that's enough for today. More to come, and 100%. Yeah. Y'all don't know this is new crack. What? Snacks? Pop? What? Geez, yeah. I mean, it is highly addictive. All, of course, U.S. American snacks. John Doe has got my first cousin on it. What, on snacks? What? Otaku burning tooth fairy money. Yes, $2 bills. $2 bills, of course, popularized by the American tooth fairy. So silly. What the hell, dude?
What are you, stupid?
Cliff. All right, guys. All right. That's all I got for you. Bitcoin's still chopping up, and at least keeping the trend going since early this morning. Crazy. We started, of course, this rip last night on Easter Sundays. Possibly the only thing really making this thing move is Trump's conviction to bomb Iran more tomorrow. I don't know. He say naughty words and Bitcoin go up. IDK. But it looks like the market makers at least want to maintain this. Again, shout out just one more time, looking at the order books before we head out. Again, the conviction is still there and strong. All the way down to 68,700. A lot of buying potential. Loading up on, again, a lot of these lows, pushing Bitcoin higher. All right, guys. All right, so again, it looks pretty bullish so far. On the weekly, I just showed you guys earlier, right? And let's zoom in here and do it again, I guess. Come on. Yeah, you can, of course, see it on the weekly. Very strong on the weekly, for sure. In the last 48 hours. Crazy. Everything up into the right. Higher on these purchases. So that's on the weekly. All right, guys, we'll see what we get. False Move Mondays, of course, is represented. Maybe tomorrow will be a little bit of a correction. We did, of course, have one day off last week, so our markets are trying to catch up as well from Good Friday. I will see you guys again tonight at the foreign market open for Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, doing it all again. I will see you all again soon. Have a great day. Have a great day.
When will then be now? Soon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my keys. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Do my world is more wrong and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I want more. I wish I could adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
John Doe. That's one thing to, say on the way out. How about that? Gamma Nebs Los. I love you all, says John Doe. Don't hate, masturbate. Wow.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. You can fit Texas and California in Iran. Iran. Iran is like like a third of our country in terms of overall size. A third. John Doe says, if you know the war crimes in Gaza, trust me, we got Iran. Sad but true. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a good one. Stay safe. Do something fun on the day after Easter's, right? Have a vacation away from your vacation. And I will see you guys all again soon. Have a good one, guys. Later.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that